Hello neighbors, it's Brad here at eTrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the Hollywood Rack's Destination Platform Bike Rack for two bikes on a 2018 Honda Fit. This platform style bike rack is frame mounted, so you can see here it attaches to the frame, and that's being done by this little pad here, which has a nice rubber pad, which is going to prevent your frame from being scratched. And that's something when you have your bike attached, you always wonder as it's moving around that hopefully it's not scuffing that paint, stickers, or whatever it may be, and this is going to help prevent that. Something else that's really nice is your ability to rotate this 360 degrees. And with any different style frame bikes, you're always kind of looking for that perfect fit, and this should ensure that you get it. You're also going to see the ratcheting style straps here, have a nice little rubber covering here, and so you can put that right on the frame. So between the two rubber points, should really keep that protected. Something else that's nice that you can see here is that ratcheting style strap continues on to your cradles and also have that rubber pad. So your nice beautiful wheels won't get scratched while transporting your bike. Some nice features on this bike rack are you're going to see that you're able to move the position of the wheel strap. So you can see it's on this one here, you can move it down, and that's going to allow you to adjust up to your wheelbase of the bike that you have. So if you're riding with your kiddo and you want to put their bike on here, you're going to have no problem getting that strap down. Now, the cradle does accept up to a 3-inch wheel, and you have up to 35 pounds per wheel. So you should be able to account for most styles of bikes. Now this omits, you're not going to have your electric bike on here, and also your carbon frame. You might not want to use this because you may stand a chance to put damage on your frame. But other than that, it's really open to what you want to put on here. Something else that's nice that you can see here is little reflectors. One thing when I tow with my bikes in back, I always wonder if I'm stopping in traffic, hopefully the person sees me, and that's especially at night. As you can see, it does kind of block the taillight, so having these reflectors here are going to give that nice little pop and might give someone a visual cue that you got something on the back. So to get ready to go for a bike ride, it's very simple. You can see you just push this button here and pull this strap out. Another nice thing about these straps is you can rotate them like this, and that way the strap kind of stays under there. And a lot of times when I pull the strap back, they keep wanting to go over that wheel. It can be frustrating. These ones can get it out of the way for you. Now you still have your frame mount here holding the bike steady, so push this, remove the strap, and you're ready to rock. So when I removed the bike, the center frame mounting mast here it's pretty low profile, which makes it easy to lift the bike over that. You also have the ability to drop it. But something I'm going to point out on the Honda Fit specifically, with that still up, you're able to open your hatch, which is a really nice feature, something you don't realize until you have your rack on for the first time and you're wanting to ride, and your helmet and all your accessories are still in the car. So that's no problem with this, assuming that the bike is removed. Now, say you need to fold this down to gain a little more space or just ease of removing your bike, simply loosen this, drop the arm out of place, and this drops down. Another great thing about these straps, whether it be for the wheels or the frame, is you can use them to hold this arm down, and that's not going to move while transporting. Now the Honda Fit doesn't have a ton of ground clearance, but this bike rack does a really good job of making the best out of the space that it has, and the ground clearance from the bottom of the bike rack to the ground is about 13 inches, and so that's a decent amount. You're going to be able to go on some rougher trails and not really worry about this hitting. With your bike rack attached, you are going to add a little bit of length. So from the furthest part on the rear fascia to the furthest part on the bike rack, you're looking at about 25 inches. So that's important to note when you're backing into a small space, or if you have some curbs or something around in the city, definitely take that into consideration. A nice little feature on this bike rack is the ability to tilt this up and get it out of the way and gain a little bit of clearance. So simple removal of that pin, turn of this knob, which is nicely attached to a wire. That way, if you're fumbling around, you're not going to lose it. And you can tilt it up. Once it's tilted up, you can put this in place, and it's going to stay there in a nice folded up position, and that's going to gain you a little bit more of that distance from the bumper back. Also a good look on this, pretty clean, and you also have your camera here, so your rear view facing camera will work, license plate is clear, and your taillights are also visible. So that's something really nice too. Even in the stowed position, shouldn't have any issues legality wise. So with this folded up, I'm going to take a quick measurement here. So from the furthest part on the bumper to the bike rack, you're looking about 6 inches. So no contact should be made, especially with this arm strapped down. Now you do lose that ability to open up your trunk again, but you can always fold that down and gain that again. Something else that's really nice with this destination is this anti-rattle hitch bolt. With the 3/4 inch socket, you tighten this into place, keeping it nice and secure. So you can see no rattling in your hitch. This is also nice because it comes with an included lock. So take your key, cap that up. As a platform style, you're really going to enjoy this with a sense of security. Now there are other options that might sway you one way or the other. The Swagman XC2 is a little more minimalistic and a smaller footprint when folded up for storage. This, I do think, has a fewer nicer features, and if you wanted to step up from that, you also have the Kuat transfer that also gains you the ability to tilt down, so you can keep your bike attached, and if you're going grocery shopping and you, after a bike ride, you can open that hatch and life is good. But honestly, to get your 2 bikes around safely and securely at a great price point, this is going to be an awesome bike rack for your 2018 Honda Fit. Thanks for watching.